Geometry dash. Hi Gadron, hi Shadow, hi Rock On Man, hi Scouter GD, welcome. Hi Sharp Object, any tips for streaming? Just do it. I mean, that just takes time to get used to, but eventually, the more you stream, the more comfortable you'll be, and eventually you'll get lucky and get some viewers. And also make sure you're interacting with chat. If you're streaming and not interacting with chat, there's no point in streaming. Because then you're just lagging for no reason. $40, 39 times 4 and 34 times 4 in Cali yesterday, rip. Nah, my block's getting over with today, trust. I think it's top 150. I think 25 is in 50, so or is in 150, so I would assume so. Unless there's been an overhaul to the integer system. What's my hardest? Centipede. Hi Zizo, welcome. Arhish, welcome. I think Centipede is harder than Scoop and Circles. I have not played Scoop and Circles, so I cannot comment on that. Nobody on the planet can right now because nobody has beat both Scoop and Circles and Centipede. Performance-wise, the Wooting's not like crazy different from the Sayo, but it will last you way longer. But there's also some other good budget options that you can look into that are linked in the description of the video I made on input things and by some people in the comment section. If you want to look into something that's like cheaper but similar in terms of quality. Hi Sped Jesse, welcome. What a name. Hi CX, welcome. Hi, it's Jackie, welcome. Hi, HD Chudstorm, welcome. Good luck, Cold Sweat. Hi, Cautious. Hi, some dude with Russian characters, welcome. Hi, Golden GMD on Twitch, welcome. Right, let me put a... Hi, Poopy Fairs, welcome. Some elite names today. I died there from 0 yesterday. Robot jump. Easy odd jump. I feel like I barely ever die at 24 when I'm playing from 22, but I died there 3 times from 0 somehow. Fraudulent playing. Ugh. 8 years early, I'll click. I can't comment directly on whether it's harder than Slaughterhouse, but the version that I was given, I was told by qualified people, was harder than Andromeda, and I have not nerfed it super significantly, so I've set top 25 as like a rough estimate. But I can only say whether or not it's harder than levels that I've beaten, which does not include anything in the top 25, unless Centipede places there, but I don't know because Rob Top's pathetic. I'm playing good right now, but my arm is very, very much in pain. Because I'm like not fully warmed up, but I'm forcing myself to do all this high CPS gameplay. I mean, it's working performance-wise. But I feel like if I keep playing from this part right now, and the stream's gonna end up being cut short, so I might go earlier. Like, go from an earlier spot, I mean, where the CPS is less intense, until I get more warmed up. Actually, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Let's put this with, no, not 24, 25. No, 25. I don't cramp up, but, like, my CPS is naturally very low, so when I try to do high CPS, it, like, makes my, I guess, like, bicep and shoulder, like, hurt quite a bit, especially when I'm not warmed up. Well, I would warm up before I play, but that would mean that I would never be able to stream, because half the time I play, I can't even warm up after a 2-hour session. So I would not warm up before I play. That's another way of saying that, I guess. I would if I could. I would love to be able to do that. But... what do I define warm up? Like, not feeling like your hand is stiff and like being comfortable with the game. I'm not good enough at Osu to warm up with it. I can't play like super like, what do they got, like stream heavy and stuff, I guess would probably be good to warm up. Hi Sasa, welcome. The old version's harder than Andromeda, is probably at least top 20. It could be, but like I just want to be cautious because in the past I've overestimated the difficulty of things and people don't like that. So I'm trying to underestimate if possible. But I could still be overestimating with 25, who knows? Clearly not me because I have not beat a top 25. I'm just doing my best with what I got. I seem to have a lot of 2s in my runs today. 11 to 32, 22 to 42. Too many 2s. I need to die at like a 3 or something. Hi Jeremiah, welcome. Hydrogonic, welcome. Hi Etro, hi Rain, welcome. Hi, 9 service levels did I beat? Not 10,000. Would this be new hardest? I'm not sure. Hi Cheese Pizza, Ain't Pizza, it's Cloud, welcome. Hi King Quest, welcome. Hi Binasay, welcome. So far consistency is really good, but it's only been 18 minutes, so it's kind of too early to see if that's a flash in the pan. I just realized that there's a visual bug from this start pod specifically. In the top up here. Not a fan of that one. I don't think that shows up from 0, otherwise I probably would have noticed it. Any updates, Fonker Ignited? The end screen creator who said that he would finish last Saturday and then said that he would finish yesterday says that now he will finish this weekend. Bro, I'm probably gonna die here from 0 because it's like Destiny, because this is where Noctil died from 0. Even though it's like autumn. Like it's really hard to die there, but I'm gonna do it. Fong Infinity when? Hopefully never. That would mean that Fonker Ignited hasn't been rated for a couple years. Hi Ryu, welcome. Hi Lucas, welcome. Appreciate it. How to beat Sonic Wave. Play it a lot, and then go from 0. And then probably die at like 93, and then don't die at 93, and then beat it. Okay, surely since I passed the one click that I've been dying to most of the times from 17, that means I'm gonna pass it most of the times from 0 too. Like, I'm gonna remember, oh, you hold it in medium length, not too long or too little. My lack of understanding of robot gameplay is reflecting poorly upon the duel. Best level in demons by far, the flame wall in question. Heart Attack's a pretty good level to go to from Cataclysm, for sure, yeah. Eternal Theory got sent again. W. How learny is the duel? It's pretty learny, but it's consistent. It's just you need to remember how long to hold in the robot. And for some reason my brain keeps deleting that information when I get there from 0. Like, oh yeah, I hold into the spike, don't I? It's pause menu mod, it's called Compact Pause. I consider cat at a heartbeat a jump. I mean, numbers wise, yes, but no, not really. If you go back like 5 years ago, that's like a 4-level jump, so I think it's reasonable. I'm sure we got someone trying to go from cat at a heart attack and cat at a heartbeat. Hi Monty, welcome. Hi SHS, welcome. Yeah, someone else in the Twitch chat was talking about heartbeat. That's why you're talking about both levels. Because they were asking if that was a jump. How stupid are you, dude? I've died here, I've died here, I've died at the click right off screen, and then I died somewhere over here. 24 is so easy, why do I keep dying there? Unlocked, bro. Like, I'm literally choosing every random spot in 24 to die, even though 24 is like the easiest percent of the drop. Like, I'm not gonna die here right now. This is 23, not 24. Still stupid though. See, 24 free. Like, it's so easy, dude. You're so bad at dying there, dude. I suck. Ugh. Surely I get past 24 today, though, right? Like, it's been 26 minutes. How did I become list mod? I filled out an application, I did an interview, and then I was a helper for like 3 years, or like 2 years, and then they were like, you want to be a mod? And I was like, okay. I'm Mad and Macho, welcome. The applications still work whenever they open them, yeah. I don't know if they're open right now, but they probably are. You can find it in the announcement channel in the demo server. Hi Profession, welcome. I died to Freddy part. GG. At Freddy. $30. Now I can put a new best without it just being 24 times 5 or whatever. What, Freddy, was your goal killing me? No, we're not playing Cycles X. Diabolical. Kind of things I reckon will get list helper. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but it's generally good to like apply with skills that show that you're like a consistent and motivated worker, I suppose. Like that if you're volunteering to like be a helper, you'll complete every task or whatever, or like be communicative. Like there's not necessarily like a high standard of hack detection information required upon joining, because that's kind of like on the job training. It's just more important that like you show that you're willing to do the work that you agree to do. Ugh. I'm a list mod. What's my next hardest level after this? After this is Flame Wall. I have a dream level I want to beat / already beat. Flame Wall. I'm not a chicken man, welcome. Darth Vader energy, for real. So my strength is just grinding things. I'm not particularly good at any individual game mode. I'm good at playing consistently. I don't know if I'd say I'm good at being consistent with levels though. My consistency is very inconsistent. Most of the time I'll be like insanely consistent for like a week, and then I'll be trash for like a couple weeks, and then I'll beat a level. And it's just completely confusing. Like Flame Wall, yes, Flame Wall. The Flame Wall that I have 55 and 3 runs on after like 53,000 attempts, but that I had to stop playing to update Centipede because of Rob Top's trash game development. and then I had to beat this because Noctil dropped it. But then we're going back. Eyes on Water. The Eyes on the Water ship is easy though. That's not like... And also that was a long time ago. It's not something that's gonna carry over a ton of skill. Exactly. If you spend 100,000 attempts and everything, one of them's bound to work. Or in the case of Flammable, it'll be like 500,000. The ship was not 90,000 attempts. It was at most like 60,000, and that's because it's 25% of a top 30, or whatever the freak it's at now. It was like top 15 at the time. Like most attempts on that level were not from 0, because from 0 was easy. From 49 was top 1. So I had to practice from 49 for 8 million attempts, so that I would hope I get lucky enough when I get there from 0. But then people see, oh wow, he only had 2,000 passes of the ship, which must be short surely, so therefore it's impossible. But no, the ship is 25% long, and the easiest part of the level by far. Hi Larry, welcome. Every human played I Spy without every knowledge. Surely one of them could beat it first try. Infinite human theorem. Why is the level so long? Because the song's so long. I'm not gonna make a level and then not use the song. Although I didn't use the beginning of the song because it's trash. It goes and then it's in here. So it's high-key just like 13 seconds of filler. But I can be using the intro. It can be like background music. You can say like, after 8 months and 2 million attempts, FLASHBANG verified, and then bam, fade into completion. Hi Ignoob, how's it going? Or plus difficulty. No, that's not the goal necessarily. The aim difficulty of this level was Kino's difficulty, which was top 5 at the time. So I guess it's both gotten harder and easier. It's gotten harder in terms of difficulty, easier in terms of aim placement. That's what happens when you spend 5 years hosting a level. Bruh. I mean, the person who made sine waves, same person who made this. Which hard in my opinion, Aki or Kata? Kata. No, not Kata, I'm stupid, Aki. I was about to say Kata's way easier, but then I just said Kata. Oops. See ya, Agnew. Have a good day. Thank you for fixing the title. Going for new world record in science circles. Good luck with that. Hi, Laughter House. Hi, Big Nose. Welcome. 2 rounds right now. Cap. Is there such a thing as nerf flashbang? Wait, is that supposed to be unnerfed because there's 2 ends? If there's unnerfed, then I guess technically it would be the maximum difficulty obtained by Noctil's version. But like the original version that was showcased is far, far, far easier than this. Whenever I do all the like free view stuff after I verify it, I'll do the comparison video where it compares this to Noctil's version and then also this to the original showcase version. Unbuffed flashbang, yeah, that's more realistic. Cat is noticeably harder. Where is the hard in kata? The 35 ball, and that's it. And then when I was playing it on mobile, the 40 ship was a little hard, but that was it. Actually, high key, the last ship was hard on mobile too. But I fluked it when I got 35 to 100. I was locked. Bruh. Fire 2 realism art style. That's all that Cherry seems to be doing nowadays. So, hi, not the real money. Welcome. You have Bloodbath second half and 2 runs and 2 hours of playtime. Goat. What's my favorite food? Is this thing my mom makes. That's like some sort of family recipe type thing. That's like cheese and chicken and broccoli and breadcrumbs and some other stuff. And some sauce that tastes fire but uses a crap ton of mayonnaise. Icona powder, welcome. Hi Lord Conehead, welcome. We got another elite name today. We had what, Sped Jesse. We had like something, it was something to do with poopy something. And now we got Lord Conehead. Why haven't I joined the army to fight for my country? My friend's already in the Navy, she got that, she can carry. I'll serve my country in the Pointer Crate leaderboard. Bruh, buffer click moment. Ah, Poopy Fairs, that's what it was. Hi, Drawing Master, welcome. Good luck finishing that off. Yeah, I don't think that would be a great time. Oh, what you mean that's surprising, bro? Oh my goodness, I'm cooked. It's a fan-made sequel to Firework. Flashbang had better gameplay than Firework. Most of the parts do. Actually, the part of this level that was made by the guy who made the layout for Firework is not as good as his gameplay was in Firework, unfortunately. But other than that, I'd say almost every part is better. But don't get me wrong, Firework is like incredibly good. But it is also 7 years old. I mean, this level is also 5 years old, so it's not much better. But most of the parts in this layout are only 3 years old. But there's 2 parts that are still 5 years old. The 2 best parts. I hope I still know how to play the second half. I haven't played it in like a week. You type random characters in my chat after you die in a good run or after I die in a good run? As long as you're not like spamming the chat with a ton of messages, it's fine. Like obviously let's like go, you can spam go or whatever when I get far. Like if I die and like you do some keyboard spam but like only do 1 or 2 messages, that's fine. Just don't send like 500 messages and flood the chat. Obviously not if I die at like 3%, if I die at like 25 or something. Waterfall hasn't been a fireworks sequel since a week after the first version of layout started, which is entirely different than the version of layout today. Exotics, welcome. I'll be like, what did Conics do now? Other than like a lot of stuff. But in this context, what did Conics do? Bro, I don't think I'd be able to nerf this level to a 2-star. Like, I literally just have to make it auto. If it was only the last click, it would be harder than 2-star. Torudachi, welcome. How can you, yeah, like you literally can't make it to 2-star. Like you could have like 1 click in the level, and then it would still probably be harder than 2-star. Some mod that changed the pause menu. It's called compact pause. Percentage under the progress bar vanilla feature mod. It's with okay, so it's with the progress bar in here, but percentage disabled and then percentage enabled in Mega Hack and set to the center. You see the edge of Doggy's eyeball turn blue because of the reflection of the mod badges from the second monitor. That is crazy work. That thing is feature worthy. I don't care. I just want it rated. I could not care less if I have 2 creator points or 1 creator point. Because either way it'll be on pointer crate and that's all that matters. People saying you can nerf a one that are humanly impossible. You mean humanly not? Like not humanly impossible? A flaming chicken, welcome. If it was auto except for the first click, I still think that would be harder than 2-star. Like the first click is probably like a 60 to 40 hertz frame perfect, which is like harder than any 2-star. Hold up, I gotta sneeze. Let me mute. Right now I don't have to sneeze, what the freak? Am I happy right now? I'm chilling. It's a lot easier to stay positive while streaming when I actually have people to talk to in chat, and it's not just my own internal thoughts about, oh wow, I keep dying to this stupid thing, I must be trash. But Antarctic Lights got rated in like 4 nanoseconds. It's like every other level. Oh, and I'm trash. How many cents? Centipede has 14 cents so far. If that's what you're asking. Hi, Lonagi, welcome. Oh yeah, the humanly possible. I mean, maybe. Like, obviously the fundamental mechanics behind it would have to be completely changed, which I guess at that point is already kind of a different level. So, Depends what you define as that. Why Centipede not rated? Because the guy who runs the game is an incompetent fool. It's a Coop and egg power. Overpopulated Arctic lights? What do you mean overpopulated? Rob Top's already taken over 2 years. I think he's taken his time enough. Besides, he's clearly not working on updating the game, so the only job that he has is rating levels. Which he's also not competent at. Okay, I don't get how that level is mythic worthy. I saw like a showcase of it. I skimmed through it. I looked at like 3 parts, and the parts don't look that good. Like it looks like a standard like featured, maybe epic, maybe like epic because of the length. But I guess I'm just like, I play the game for the game, not for like artistic whatever. Like I don't really. It seems like modern art to me. Like the things with the banana taped to a canvas and they say, oh, it's $1 million. Like, that's what that level gives me the vibes of. Unless I just like accidentally avoided every single good part of the level. So I did only like look at like 5 parts or something. So maybe like the other 17 minutes of level are like the most peak thing of all time. Hi, uninvited guest, welcome. Yeah, my mistake, I guess, was letting Xander upload the update instead of Ren, because if Ren uploaded it, it would have been rated in 2 days. Heaven forbid I let the actual original creator upload it. That would never slide with Rob Top. What am I gonna do after Flashbang? Flame Wall. Main selling points 19. I understand that, but at the same time, I don't think like it doing one thing kind of originally is enough to be like mythic or whatever. Like it's like all the levels that people do showcases on that are like focusing on originality over quality. Like they're not necessarily like mutually exclusive, but originality doesn't like entirely supersede quality, especially in a game where you're supposed to play the levels. It's like the main focus should just be on being fun, not original. Of course, Ren got Quantus rated. Well, I can't have like Centipede has 14 sends now, so like deleting it again and then harassing all the mods again to send it, like that is not gonna work, even if it's on Ren's account. And I would need to harass a mod to have it deleted again, which I did previously already. And like, I just don't have mod connections like that to be harassing them about the same level multiple times. Like I have to struggle to get in touch with anyone, because half the mods are like, oh my bad, I don't do the one job that I volunteered to do. Except they don't actually have the courtesy to say my bad, they just say nope, don't take requests. What would I say is my favorite on the ILL? I'm not very interested in the ILL. I like playing the game. Conical Depression got rated because Rob Top doesn't understand anything about the game and thought that he couldn't beat the level. So he was like, oh yeah, when you beat it, then I'll rate it, because he thought that it wasn't possible. And then Carmel beat it. So now is like one time that RobTop actually upheld his promises. Bro, I asked Curse, like if there was anyone in particular that he sent Subsuming Vortex to get it rated in one day. And he said that he thinks the best strategy is just to get RobTop in your stream and ask him to rate it. Let me try that real quick. At RobTop, pull up. Hi 12 I Cat, welcome. Nah, I'm not gonna compromise my morals and glaze RobTop. Forgot the word compromise for a second, so I was tweaking. A reboot, welcome. Okay, not all mods are lazy, egotistical people. Most of them are not. I don't know about most of them, but a lot of them are chill. However, like the system to me, it kind of seems like a soup kitchen where half the people there only showed up to give their friends their soup. Robidical topology. That's a new one. What are things a good level to beat after Rust? I don't know many levels in the difficulty, but just play levels that you think are fun in practice mode, and then if you like them, then lock in. And my favorite thing to do is go in the sent tab and then see all the levels that have 3 likes and 4 downloads that have been sent instantly. Because a certain person was involved in the making of the level. That soup must taste real good. I wouldn't know. .360p cooked. Yeah, heaven forbid RobTop actually give attention to the levels that bring people into his game. I forgot 6 stars are the levels that regularly get millions of views. I didn't realize that star grinders are pulling 10,000 viewers every single time they go live. Let's rate more. Glowing pixel art styled. Insanes. I don't have much luck to send you, you don't want that. there's any level I wish I could re-experience, what would it be? Probably Firework. It's just the, like, grinding levels that are so far out of your skill level. Like, well, it's a terrible idea if you want to get good at the game. It's, like, really, really cool to, like, be trash, but be beating something so hard and spend, like, a year on it, and then eventually see your progress, like, culminate in completion. It's gonna be the same thing with Flame Wall, except that'll take, like, 3 years instead of 1 year. Probably more than 3 years. I'm not beating Flame. I already have played the Flame Wall for like 2 months, and I have 24 to 50, bro. Why would I click so early? Three hours, 30 minutes. About to beat Flame Wall at 2.2 times speed. I genuinely respect Rob Top's development cycle. Yeah, that's basically gonna be how it is, except I'm not playing from before. I guess I kind of have to play like from 5% sometimes. Wait, I can't, because I'm probably gonna have to do like practice runs to warm up because the level's so long, so I might end up doing like 4 to 100 or something stupid. Nah, I think I'm just gonna restart if I ever get to like 24 from 4 or something. It's not worth doing 4 to 100. Yeah, it's like, there's no reason to not rate levels if they clearly have like any amount of effort put into it. Like if it's not just like Quantum's processing or something, like it should be rated. And that brings up the elephant in the room. But again, like if actual levels that deserve to get rated were always getting rated, then stuff like Quantum's wouldn't be an issue. It would just be like, oh, that's funny. Another cool level got, or like another weird level got rated. Except the way it is now, it's taking up a slot from levels that are actually deserving and weren't made as a joke. Might low-key be top 1? It might be. I think Flame Wall at 1.05 speed would be a low-key top 1, bro. Not 2.25, bro. I'm doing great, Manu. How are you doing? 10,000 times future fun, good or bad? Depends what your previous artist was. Like, there's not really like a... Like, if you finished it and you got skill out of it and experience, then it's good. It doesn't matter how many attempts you spend on Future Funk, it matters how many attempts you spend on like the impossible extreme demon that you beat 5 years from now. Last lock, welcome. Hi DW Flores, welcome. What the? For real? Everybody be jumping? Okay, that sentence was hard for me to understand for a sec. Too many abbreviations, and then just words that are short that look like abbreviations. Yeah, let me do a backflip real quick. I don't need my back to not be broken anyway. Stream chat can pay for the ambulance bill. I also did mad jumps in the game. Probably part of the reason why it takes so long to beat stuff nowadays. But it was cool to jump to firework. Bruh. Mew and I die stupidly at 12 and then one attempt 11 at 30. Average experience. Bruh. Was that 30 forwards and then 30 backwards right after? What the freak? What was my hardest for firework? Before I started firework, my hardest was Sonic no. My hardest was Black Blizzard. Before I finished it, my hardest was Bloodlust. Hi GD Forza, welcome. Hi, it's nerfed _ welcome. I don't know if I'll beat this in a month, but my consistency is definitely improved so far. Ugh. Seen Centipede by Sky? No. Oh. Apparently we're still not gonna see it. Oh. Wait, I might have seen it then, because I commented on some like weird looking Centipede level like 2 days ago saying I don't remember it looking like this, or something like that. You finished Cat of Nine Circles, you still felt so impaired for other exchanges until you had a few Insane Demons done. I mean, yeah, that's how it is. It's good that you went back and did other Insane Demons though. It's good to get your other skill levels up to speed, I guess. Hi Crispy Bacon, welcome. Hi Really Stu, welcome. Appreciate you watching the streams. Which half is easier? Neither. I'm sure right now if I played the second half it would feel impossible because I haven't played it in a week. And a week ago when I played the first half it felt impossible because I hadn't played it in general. Which is expected when a level is properly balanced. You just struggle at random parts, but nothing is particularly like harder. You knew a half was easier, it soon wouldn't be. Exactly. Does have any ship frame perfects? No idea. Actually, I nerfed the first half. Not as much as I expected at all. I even buffed a click today. I nerfed the first click. I nerfed the ship after the robot that I just died to. I might have nerfed a thing in the wave at like 5. I slightly nerfed 19. And then that's everything in the pre-drop. Blech. Why'd I play the first ship with my mouse and eyes in the water verification vid? Because I didn't have a SEO device when I started the level because it wasn't known yet. And I only had a Huntsman V2, and I think the Huntsman V2 is like the worst input method I've ever played with. So I didn't want to use it if I could avoid it, which I could avoid for the first ship. But for the spam, I physically couldn't do it unless I used the enter key on my keyboard. So I had to switch to keyboard. And then for the last part, the enter key wasn't precise enough, so I had to switch again to the left arrow key. You're trash. Sure, it's very nice to watch the background while you're making your level. Appreciate it. Hi Roger, welcome to 27 to 89 EQ. Good job. How's my heart rate below 60? I'm at like 0% or at 3% in a level in a video game. I feel like my heart rate's high today, but it's probably just because I've been playing a lot of high CPS parts. Well, I put the goal there when I died at 29. Before that, the goal was 25. Beats per hour, bruh. Oh, well, okay, well, I've played with the office keyboard and a $5 Red Dragon mouse when I beat Bloodbath. But, like, actual input methods that I've used that are, like, serious. Like, the Huntsman V2 was worse than the Death Adder Essential, bruh. Like, it was fried. It was only useful for hitting an inhuman CPS. It might have been the M601. I had two red. One of them was a Lava Wolf something, and then the one that I beat Bloodbath with, I forgot which specific one it was. But high key, like the key was getting sticky the day that I beat Bloodbath. Like I beat Bloodbath the same day that my new mouse arrived. It was like perfect timing. Except I still beat it with the old mouse. But like as soon as I beat it, I was able to get the skill boost from the new input device and from like obviously beating a level that I just spent 65,000 attempts on. Then I beat my next new hardest in only like 20,000. Somehow Bloodbath took me like 6 months, and then right afterwards, I beat Aftermath in 2 weeks. I beat Eyes in the Water on the V2 for 40 to 100. 0 to 40 was with mouse. Well, that only took you 5k? Yeah, I'm bad at the game. Like my entire career, I've been bad. 16,500 attempts on 9 circles, 270,000 attempts on fireworks, 65,000 attempts on Bloodbath, 40,000 attempts on Sonic Wave, 135,000 on Eyes in the Water. 150,000 on Centipede. I am very slow, but I beat levels. My finger slipped onto the spacebar, bro. That kind of hurt my fingernail. Ow. Buh. Posture check. Right, it's hard to have a good posture when playing the game because like my monitor is at kind of awkward height. Like I kind of do have to slouch a bit to like be aligned with it. And also my chair is really old, so it's like not even very straight anymore. I think I've had this chair since 2020. No, 16.5K on 9 circles, 65K on Bloodlust. I mean Bloodbath. Bloodlust only took me 16. I have not played Jumper in a long time. I'm not gonna defraud myself like that. Bro, Bloodlust only took me 500 attempts more than 9 circles. It's high-key been overrated forever because of its historical significance. Plasma Pulse Finale clears. I'm trash. I went like 5 drop attempts without dying past 19 and like before the drop, and then I died there 2 in a row. Bruh. It's all your fault, Issa, because you said drop attempt go. 9 circles took me 16,485. I didn't beat PBF, but I got like 50 to 100 on it. Or like wherever the wave is. 59 maybe? Which is like high-key not progress, but it was way harder than the extension of Bloodlust, which everyone says is impossible. I'm not playing Jumper. I'm gonna expose myself on national television. My share is only top 25? No. That's a slightly educated guess. But I haven't beat any top 25, so I can't directly compare it myself. I'm just going off a very old opinion that an old version was harder than Andromeda. And then adjusting for, like, balancing and stuff. And time passing. Well, I haven't played Jumper in like 5 years. So it can be as easy as it wants to be, but I'm still gonna find a way to die. I don't want to be clipped like Doggy. Not that anyone is, enough people are watching to clip me, but... How about you play Jumper then? Bro, I'm not a good enough editor to make shorts like that. I can only make the shorts that I make right now because I literally just copy paste the same formatting onto every single one of them. Oh my goodness. No, but it takes editing to do like the short style edits, like the way that the shorts are formatted. I'm not competent enough. Oh my goodness. Fucking. Bro, I think the brain rot eyes in the water clip has more views than firework. Nah, shorts creators are competent at like editing though. And also I don't do AI, I just there's like a transcript feature. Like if you upload the transcript it just puts the text there. Like I actually type out the script that I say. Cause I can't ad-lib even to that degree. So I just copy paste the script into Premiere Pro and then it automatically does subtitles. It's like, oh, this is what he's saying. What part of FLASHBANG do I struggle with most? Depends on the day, depends on where I'm playing from, depends on how much sleep I got the last night, depends on how much I'm talking to chat and how much I'm focusing on the game. Depends on how warmed up I am. Need I go on? Ow. So average then, the 0 to 100? There's no one particular part that I struggle with more than any other. Depends how I warmed up with jumper, bruh. Yo, they were at $2 doing, bruh. Okay, fine, bruh. I'm gonna get clipped. I'm about to die at like 6% on jumper. Where's the wait, it's called Rob's Vault. I forgot. I'm not going for the coin. I'm not brave. That wasn't a stipulation of the donation. I'm goated. Give me 10 million viewers. I'm the best to ever do it. Ignore that 0 coin stat. That's fake. That's fraudulent. Am I in speed hack? How am I in speed hack? I was not in speed hack when I went into the level 2 seconds ago. I might be Space UK, bro. What the freak? You caught me, I hack jumper. LVCFL. Hi, finish automat, welcome. I haven't seen many verifications live, but I was in the title wave stream when that was verified. $29 was today, yeah. I got 29, 24, 20, and 21. And then like 17 to 37, 12 to 32, I think. 22 to 42. Like 10 to 31. And then there was one time where I died at 12, then I one attempted 12 to 30, and then I died at 13 the next attempt. So I got 30 both forwards and backwards. So technical beat Zodiac live? Dang, Unk. What was I doing when technical beat Zodiac? I was probably playing X-Step V2. If that. Wait, actually, that's April, ain't it? April 2019? If that's April 2019, I like just opened the game. I was probably playing Cycles. That was probably when I uploaded Cycles 96%. Man, I didn't see Flame live. I wish. Hey, Agent, nah, you're Unk. If you're watching Technical Beat Zodiac. The real ones were playing Cycles at the time. What do you mean you were in 2nd grade when Tech verified Zodiac? Holy fetus. It's impossible. Bro was born last night, bro. No, it wasn't 2017, it was 2019. Zodiac. Took you 6 months to beat Toad 2. Goat. Took me like 6 months to beat 9 circles. Did I have any first words at the time? Did he have any first words at the time, bro? His first word was probably GG Tech. His first word was go. The worst part is I can almost guarantee he's not the youngest in the stream right now. Imagine being 12 when type verified Zodiac. Real ones are 13. Bro, Tech was high-key like 15 years old, or like 17 or something. That's crazy. But he was not old at all, bro. And he felt like not like old, but like, you know what I mean. Felt like a wizened player. 2019 year 6, bruh. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so he was 15 when he beat Zodiac. Bro, I was so close to beating Firework when I was 15, but I died at 92 3 times. I think I only died 92 twice when I was still 15, but I ended up beating it like, well, a month and 3 weeks after I turned 16. Chill out. Retirement after playing well, bro. But I'm 43 years old. By the time I beat Flamewall, half of my viewers will have been born after I beat 9 circles, bro. Maybe Fire Career 12, cooked. Why not? Let me check out bro's icons. Wait, they probably don't look right in my texture pack. These are pretty cool though. The GD10, what's this, a UFO? That's tough, I like it. Swing copter's cool, robot's cool. Wave, I'm not a fan of that wave, but people be using it. Nah, see, if I check out anyone else's icons, then that's gonna become a thing I have to do every single stream, and then I'm never gonna be able to verify this level. One and done. Bro, stop dying at the wave. How am I moving the mind block from 19% to 20%? Why are we going up? Now, so you should verify top 1. Facts. You call that progress? Nah, it's gotta move to 0. If it moves to 0, then there's nothing wrong with having it mind blocked. Because then I'll always be there anyway, so I can pass there quickly. If it's at 19 or 20, that means I have to get there just to die. And then it's fried. Really verify wild roses, nice. Quail full level edition. Oh, that's my pinky. I feel like my pinky's in a weird formation that's making it hurt. It's like when I was playing Eyes in the Water, and if you look at my hand cam, my fingers are going all sorts of strange directions. Cat. Hi, Christian, you're welcome. I'd assume Wild Rose isn't that hard, because I really is not like a top player or anything. If you didn't know, $5 is basically $5 on USD. That's crazy. I'd be rich if I got that. That's basically the equivalent of $5. Oh, what the freak? Holy. I'm first extremal in year 11 is crazy work, so top 1 on future list, real. Top 10. I don't know if you'd say a normal someone like that would be the top 10 at 13. Normal player top 3 on the stats viewer. Was Trick third? I think it was like 14, right? 2021. I don't know. Trying to think how much below TOS he was when we started talking on Discord, but I don't remember. It's 13, dang, really? I guess that makes sense. Old GD username had 2008 in it. Stop being trash. Lock in. Well, Pop-Off was like a different species. He's like basically still 13 right now. What the freak? maybe more places than Twitter, but. Alright, 22 more minutes, chat. I don't know when the move will be placed. It's whenever a month has passed. Ow. What the freak? Dang, how the fuck did I do that? I hit my hand on the table and like poked my thumb with my fingernail somehow. I do not know how that series of events occurred. Space in day. Oh, makes sense. Yeah, I have no idea how I did that. I was like, I don't know, I was like, what was I even doing? I think I just forgot the desk was there and I tried to like raise my hand up to put it back on my wrist rest. And then bam, cooked. I'm trash. What the freak is wrong with me, bro? Good luck with that, HG. Did you change your profile picture, or am I just looking differently? At JB Gamer, welcome. Still top 24. I never said it was top 24. I said top 25. Oh my god, you're trash. You suck. I literally just practiced that part and passed that part. So why would I die there from 0? Because I'm bad. Oh my goodness, it's so easy. I just want to get here. Let me die here. This is kind of hard. Wait, diabolical. Like, that's kind of challenging. Die there. Entirely a skill issue. Am I using a macro? Apparently, because I died at like the same place I died like 5 attempts before. Or not the same place, but the same percent. I must have turned off the macro and tried to do a couple clicks legitimately. There's that timing until it's free on that frame. I mean, I can. Like, I think that's literally gonna have 0 effect on the difficulty, so might as well. Move the spike by 1 pixel. They've never seen a nerf of this magnitude before. Bam! Auto. 2-star level. 373rd place on the list. Bro, I need to make a conscious effort to not choose 3 or 7 when trying to generate a random number. So obviously those are the least random numbers. But then every time I choose a random number, I think about that. Because it's like, oh yeah, these are the random numbers. And then bam, 3773, whatever the freak I'll be saying. You're pathetic, what the freak? You suck. I hate you. You're so trash. Oh my god, man. Oh my goodness. It's so easy. Just do that. Just do that. This guy. And like, you can't even say it's a choke point because I don't be dying there when I'm practicing. I just be dying to things from 0. Just for the fun of it. 29 times 3, not times 2. And then also 28 times 1 for good measure. All of which I pass almost every attempt and I practice it. And 3 of which have happened within the last 3 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. Me moment. Hi Jan 2014 Kai, welcome. Bruh. Is the V cut Is the V cut the V what? Aider? Where did I place at 2024 GDCC? I don't even remember, bro. Yeah, I entirely forgot. I think we didn't do our second round entry or something. So like, we got to the second round and then just didn't do anything else. When it's go from 0, I'm fine with you saying go at like the build up or the drop, whatever you prefer, based on my consistency. Bro, tomorrow I gotta start warming up by playing the ending too. Guess I'll just do like every start pause once like I would do with Centipede for a while. I hope I don't like not know how to play the ending anymore. Hi Razor Alley, welcome. Hi Beavis, welcome. There's no point making a frame perfect counter before the level is verified because verifications are subject to change and do undergo changes every single day if the verifier is adequate. I read it. Too bad that Zodiac guy isn't here today. He'd be happy seeing that. Illuminati, what the freak? Sending a message one time isn't spamming. Oh. Wait, why did you ping bro, but you didn't say anything after? That got me confused. Alright, I'll go welcome. What's my hardest verified level that's rated? Eyes in the Water. That's facts as well, Dill. Hi, Kizretta, welcome. What do you mean Eyes in the Water fell off the list? It's at like 30. Or like 35 or something. Top 10 non-fall-offs. Bro, I wish I paused faster as far as like not even touching the spike. Blue places 1 above Acheron, you're not playing GD anymore? What if it goes 2 above Acheron? If I still have the ability to play Geometry Dash after beating Flame Wall, then I might go for Slaughterhouse. But we'll see. Gumba for real. Your friend without an extreme says a no-clip run is good enough to accurately judge difficulty, and he said the bloop is above Acheron by 1. He might be a genius. With an IQ too high. Pretty much shadowless for like 4 more minutes. What's my goal for my final hardest? Nothing is the goal for the final hardest, but the likely final hardest will be Flame Wall because I'll be too old to beat a new hardest. And uninterested in any other levels because Flame Wall's too cool. What the freak? What was that message? Something, select the avatar and then the title of the stream. Epic copy paste fail. Ugh, what the freak? Epic timing fail. Why are we copy pasting the title? Hello? Oh, thanks, Robert. Just what I wanted. Bruh, I just heard in the YouTube video that I'm listening to, The narrator said Walmart had become insolvent after the theft of $7. I feel like I need to be listening more to the context behind this. Bro, if my game freezes for like 5 seconds, that's RobTop's fault, bruh. He's the one who programmed it. He should have said, it freezes for 5 seconds, don't. Why did he consider that one? Apparently he did consider if Centipede don't rate though. Gratefully hard in the society. I can't count on that because I have not beat either level, clearly. Thank you, GMD Galaxy. Alright, it's been 2 hours. I will try to get to the build up one more time before I go. Unless it takes over 10 minutes. Then I will just go. If the tornado is sent by the code of Geometry Dash, then it's RobTop's fault. Best building session today. W. That's the biggest donut I've gotten. Christmas 2021, someone donated $100 and then $50 in the same stream. Actually, it might have been Christmas 2020 even. It was either 2020 or 2021. It was this dude named Echo the Bat who made an auto level that had like 40 cents before getting rated. At Geodast, I'm good, how are you? Yeah, I had a bit of a flow state playing session for a while. I got to 28 like 4 times. Like, oh, hold up. My bad. I got to 28 like 4 times in 5 minutes, like 20 minutes ago. But then the flow state was over. My bad, had to die real quick. Hi Flight, welcome. Okay, 8 more minutes if I don't get to 17. Well, I can't blame my skill on RobTop. I can only blame lag spikes on RobTop because that's RobTop's fault. If I'm bad, then that's on me. Now if I died like a wave rotation bug, that's a different story. I plus minus welcome. As far as the hardest, none. Different parts of the hardest depending on what day, what minute, what I'm playing from, how much sleep I got, how warmed up I am, how long of the session I am. But I've decided to randomly mind block for the day. Co-owner of Geometry Dash. Facts. I mean, the whole level's kind of just like that. Like, here, wait, let me do a no-clip run with hitboxes. I don't even know how much you can see with the bitrate. I feel like it might be very little. This part is so laggy with hitboxes on. Don't mind me. Bye. I'm gone. Countable pixels on the screen. I see. So something tells me the bitrate wasn't great. Nah, it wasn't a no clip. I was locked. I should probably go out and back in so it doesn't say best run 64%. Okay, 3 more minutes if I don't get a 17. Thought I had no clip for a second, so I got confused. $88 to 100, but press the 1 key just after your icon. 88 to 100. Wait, I don't have a start pause at 88. Wait, what are the odds that just breaks the level? Like, it literally breaks the level. Because I've had playtesting level in the editor before delete objects. So I feel like there's a chance that this could do the similar thing. So that's kind of scary. Maybe I don't want to try this. I'm also washed. I'll do it a different day if I remember. No offense, but Zoink is better? Wrong. Zoink didn't get 64% legitimately on FLASHBANG. Hi Bacon Boy 16, welcome. Bug. I keep dying like right on the corner of this spike and this spike and this spike. No, not this one. This spike. Alright, upload 29. I would have uploaded if it was 30, but then people are gonna be like, oh my goodness, why are you uploading? It's only 5% progress. So probably not. I'll just put in the short. See, I should have gotten 30 because I got 29 3 times, and after every single time I went and practiced it and did it in one attempt because it's easy. But I just randomly decided to mind block it from 0 again. Oh, again, as if I've gotten it more than one time, more than one day. Blech. Alright, 10 more seconds. Three more seconds. Alright, last attempt. Oh, what an end. Incredible. Okay, chat. Is level flukeable? No, I'm dying at 99 multiple times and probably 96, 92, and likely 98 as well. No way I fluke it. Anyway, chat, very good stream today. Go to consistency. I'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully I stay consistent, but I don't know about that. We'll see. Have a good day. Peace out. Bye-bye.